For centuries, the whispers of Vikings on North American shores were just that, whispers. Stories spun from the threads of myth and legend, tales of dragon-headed ships appearing like ghosts out of the fog, of Norsemen walking the forests of a new world 500 years before Columbus. These were the sagas, epic poems that spoke of a land called Vinland, a place of wild grapes and endless timber, discovered by Leif Erikson around the year 1000 AD. For generations, historians and archaeologists considered these tales to be heroic fiction, grand narratives of a seafaring people, but not literal history. The idea of a Viking presence so far from their Scandinavian homeland seemed more like a romantic dream than a verifiable fact. The maps of the era were filled with fantasy, and the sagas, passed down orally for generations before being written, were seen as unreliable. But then, in the 1960s, a discovery at Lanceau Meadows in Newfoundland changed everything. The remains of a Norse settlement, complete with turf-walled longhouses and iron-working forges, proved that Vikings had indeed reached North America. Legend had become history. Yet, the full extent of their exploration remained a profound mystery. Did they only touch the northern tip of the continent, or did they venture further south, their journeys lost to time? But on a small, unassuming island off the coast of Nova Scotia, a place steeped in its own 200-year-old mystery of buried treasure and inexplicable engineering, the narrative is beginning to shift once more. On Oak Island, the truth has finally begun to emerge from the mud and clay. For over 2 centuries, this island has been a magnet for dreamers and treasure hunters, drawn by the legend of the Money Pit, a deep, booby-trapped shaft of unknown origin and purpose. The search has been relentless, consuming fortunes and even lives, all in pursuit of a treasure that has remained stubbornly elusive. Yet, in the process of this epic hunt, something else has been unearthed. Not pirate gold or the Holy Grail, but something potentially far more significant. Fragments of the past, pieces of a puzzle that challenge the accepted timeline of history. These are not just random objects, but artifacts subjected to the rigors of modern science. A 1,000-year-old secret, buried deep beneath the surface. This isn't speculation, it's science. We're talking about organic materials, wood fragments, charcoal, even remnants of human activity that have been pulled from the depths of the island's many searcher shafts and boreholes. Each piece holds a story, a chemical signature of its time on Earth. And through the precise, methodical process of accelerator mass spectrometry, these stories are being told. The artifacts have been carbon dated and verified. This technique allows scientists to measure the decay of carbon-14, a radioactive isotope present in all living things. By calculating the remaining amount, they can determine the age of an organic sample with remarkable accuracy. The results coming back from the labs are staggering, pointing to activity on Oak Island centuries before the Money Pit legend ever began. The evidence that rewrites everything we thought we knew about early exploration is no longer buried. It's here. We have wooden survey stakes dated to the 15th and 16th centuries. We have a lead cross, potentially from the 13th or 14th century. And most tantalizingly, we have data points that align directly with the era of Viking exploration in the North Atlantic. Could Oak Island have been a way station, a repair stop, or even a navigational marker for Norse seafarers pushing south from their settlements in Newfoundland? The dates suggest it's a possibility we can no longer ignore. This isn't just about treasure anymore. It's about re-evaluating the very timeline of who arrived in the Americas, and when. But here's the problem. For the curious historian, the dedicated researcher, or even the passionate amateur, trying to piece this puzzle together is a monumental task. The information is a chaotic mess. Accessing the real archaeological data is a nightmare. You're forced to navigate a labyrinth of sensationalized TV show summaries, speculative blog posts, and forum arguments. Finding the primary sources, the actual, verifiable data, feels almost impossible. The carbon dating reports, the foundational evidence upon which these incredible claims are built, are often buried deep within scientific papers or referenced in passing without a direct link. The expert analysis, the peer-reviewed interpretations that separate fact from fiction, are scattered across dozens of different platforms and publications, each with its own agenda and paywall. It's scattered across expensive academic journals that cost a fortune to access, hidden behind university logins and institutional subscriptions, and locked away in proprietary databases that are inaccessible to the public. The truth is out there, but it's been fractured, monetized, and obscured. How can anyone form their own conclusions when they can't see the raw data? Until now. Introducing Chronos Archive. We believe that history belongs to everyone. We believe that evidence should be transparent, accessible, and easy to understand. That's why we built a platform to cut through the noise and put the primary sources directly into your hands. And we're starting with our free plan, your permanent, no-cost gateway to the world's most fascinating historical discoveries. No credit card required, ever. No trial periods, no hidden fees, no catches. This isn't a limited time offer. It's our core mission. Just instant access to the evidence. We've aggregated, organized, and cited the critical data points so you can stop hunting for information and start investigating it. With your free account, you can explore our interactive timeline. This isn't just a static list of dates. It's a dynamic visual tool that helps you grasp the scale of history at a glance. You can isolate the timeline of every significant carbon-dated find on Oak Island, seeing exactly how these discoveries stack up against major world events. See exactly when each artifact was discovered, where on the island it was found, and most importantly, the carbon-dated age range provided by the laboratory. And understand what it means in the context of the larger mystery. We provide concise reference summaries of what leading experts and the original archaeological reports say about each item. You can conduct unlimited searches. Your free account doesn't cap your curiosity. Look up Oak Island, Norse artifacts, Templar knights, or 14th century cartography. And search not just our Oak Island collection, but across our vast and growing historical database, which includes sources from around the globe. This is where the real power lies, the ability to connect the dots between ancient mysteries. You can compare the carbon dating from an Oak Island timber with the established dates of the Viking settlement in Newfoundland, and see how modern discoveries relate to historical records. Cross-reference artifact metallurgy with known medieval mining locations. The platform is designed to foster these connections, helping you build your own theories based on solid evidence. And when you're ready to dive even deeper, our optional premium archive unlocks the next level of research tools. This includes full document downloads of rare manuscripts and complete scientific reports, allowing you to read the primary sources in their entirety. You'll also get access to exclusive expert video analyses, where leading historians, archaeologists, and scientists break down the evidence and offer their professional insights. And our collection of high-resolution, geo-referenced maps for the ultimate research experience, letting you explore ancient coastlines and forgotten locations like never before. But the core of Chronos Archive, the timeline, the unlimited search, the access to the essential evidence, is completely free, forever. Start exploring today. Don't just listen to the stories. Interrogate the data. Form your own conclusions. The past is waiting. It's no longer locked away. It's organized, it's accessible, and it's ready for you to discover. The evidence is in your hands. Begin your journey at chronosarchive.com. Please subscribe to our channel, History Documentary Hub, for more insightful videos.